do you destroy a narcissistic individual? How do you destroy the control that they have over you? Because when it comes to a narcissistic individual, they believe they're special, they believe they're entitled to do as they please, they lack the empathy to care about you, and they go all out to exploit you so that they can feel superior and so that they can have all the power and control in the relationship. Destroying a narcissist control over you isn't actually about revenge. It's about regaining your power and protecting your well-being. However, sometimes we need that feeling of seeking revenge to sort of give us the head start in regaining the power over our own lives. Sometimes we need to recognise what actually hurts a narcissist so that we can learn to step away from a narcissist. Narcissistic individuals thrive on excessive attention and validation. They thrive on power and control. So cutting their supply off is the most effective way to destroy a narcissist and to break free from a narcissist, because the more attention you give to them, the more they're going to want from you. And if they can't get positive attention, they're going to go all out to gain that negative attention from you, especially if they can find a way to twist it and blame you. So the best ways to destroy a narcissistic individual and regain power over your own life and protect your own well-being and your own sanity, your emotional, physical and psychological health, is by no longer paying the narcissist any attention. Now, they might ruminate in your mind, which is why you have to sort of focus on things you can do for yourself, focus on things that you want in your future, focus on taking action for the steps to get you there, focus on healthy eating habits, focus on shaking up your routines, focus on exercise, focus on the things that bring you inner joy. Narcissistic individuals crave attention, whether it's positive or negative. Ignoring a narcissist denies them of the validation that they need to feel superior to you or in control of you. Your indifference weakens their control. Now, many a narcissist can escalate their games, which is why you have to stay safe and ride out the storm. Sometimes you might have to go for a drive in your car and scream it out. You might need to write it out, but don't send anything to them. You might need to tell them exactly how you feel and write it all out, but do not send it to them. You might need to talk to someone you can trust. But whatever you do, don't feed the narcissist by giving them any form of attention. Never ask them for anything. Narcissists like to feel like they're in control. Narcissists like to have that sort of hold over you. Asking a narcissist for a favour gives them leverage. They can either do it for you so that they can exploit you down the line and say, what about that time I did this for you? They expect the eternal praise and gratitude, and they expect you to be permanently obligated to their ever demanding needs. Or they can guilt trip you and make you feel like you're asking for too much when you're just asking the wrong person. By becoming self-reliant and never needing the narcissist's assistance, you take their sense of superiority and control away. Now, narcissists don't like other people's independence, so they might go out to ruin your reputation. They might go all out to try and get you back under their control. Again, it's about protecting yourself, staying safe, and not feeding their ego, not asking them for any help or support. Set and enforce healthy boundaries. Learn what your boundaries are. Narcissists have a way of sweet talking you into doing something that you wouldn't ordinarily do, and you can find yourself doing something before you even have time to think. And you have to learn to recognize these games, recognize your values and your beliefs and stick by them. Forgive yourself for doing things in the past that you wouldn't have ordinarily done, and recognise it was down to their manipulation. Narcissistic individuals feel entitled to do as they please, therefore they hate boundaries. They enjoy exploiting people and gaining that control over people and getting people to do things that they wouldn't necessarily do. Your boundaries limit the narcissist's sense of control. So establishing firm emotional, physical and psychological boundaries around a narcissistic individual and stick to them so that they can no longer exploit and manipulate you. Now, when a narcissist is used to getting what they want from you and then can know more, again, they might escalate their games, which is why it's vital to stay calm and composed around a narcissist. They want to provoke those emotional reactions within you. They want to frustrate you. They want to cause that anger. They want to treat you well now and again and praise you and reward you so that you do the things for them that you can't quite work out why you're doing them. By staying calm and composed, even when the narcissist is doing all they can to push your buttons, even when the narcissist is pushing your buttons, by staying calm and composed, you rob them of their satisfaction, of upsetting you, of getting that reaction out of you. Again, it's about not paying them any attention. You also need to avoid telling a narcissist any personal information about yourself because they will use this against you. And we often try to be open and honest with people. You cannot be open and honest with insincere, dishonest people. They use your honesty against you. You can feel like withholding because you are withholding. You're withholding to protect yourself from toxic individuals. By withholding details about your emotions, about your plans, about your vulnerabilities, you protect yourself from their manipulative tactics. If at all possible, because a narcissist will escalate to try and get their needs met, cut off all contact. If possible, going no contact is the ultimate way for breaking free from a narcissistic individual. Cutting off all communication, messages, emails, in person, their friends, their family, completely forces the narcissist to unfortunately seek out a new source of supply for attention and prevents them from having that influence over your life. And then go and live your best life without them. Take time to recover, take time to heal, take time to forgive yourself, take time to rebuild your self-trust, because more often than not you lose that within a narcissistic relationship because they get you doing things that you no longer know who you are as a person. Moving on, planning a future, using the present to create that future, thriving, finding your happiness without them is one of the most powerful ways to destroy a narcissist's control over you. Because the more you think about the things that they did to you or how you behaved around them or how you behaved with them, the more they're controlling your present moment. It's not easy to shift that thought. However, by reminding yourself that they're now still in control and by using things like pattern interrupt, so yes, I want to think about that, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to go for a swim. I'm going to go for a run. And while I'm running, I'm going to think about what I want in a year's time and the steps I need to take to get me there. Narcissistic individuals hate other people succeeding, hate other people being happy. It's not always wise to let them know or show them this because they will go all out to sabotage or seek revenge. But knowing within your own mind that they no longer have any influence over you helps you cut ties with a narcissist and move on to a much happier life for you. These steps help you regain control of your life and diminish the narcissist power that they once had over you. Anything that you found that helped you regain power over your own life and destroy the narcissistic individual, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a few one-to-one slots available if anyone's interested in those. I also have available on Amazon several books: How to Create Boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries, such as narcissistic individuals; A Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, which is all about the criteria of the disorder and how narcissistic individuals behave and the effects that it can have on you. I then have the relatively new book, which is Hilarious and Horrifying Narcissistic Memes and Their Meanings, which is all the quotes and memes that I've shared over social media over the past few years and the meanings on the other side. Then there is Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal for empowerment and recovery, which is less about reading and more about journaling, writing to help you heal and recover from narcissistic and emotional abuse. And then finally, 15 rules to do with narcissistic people, how to stay sane and break the chain if you cannot go no contact with narcissistic individuals. If anyone's interested in those, they are all available on Amazon. Thank you very much for watching. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.